good morning. You are joining me as I am driving to Market Day. It's finally here. It's finally happened. I know I've been teasing this for the entire month, but after the canceled one, the rescheduled one is this. Well, it's only today. I was going to say this weekend, but they moved it from a 2-day event to a 1-day event, so it's extra long. It's going to be from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's a Easter spring fling type event on a horse farm. So we're going to have some fun down in the country. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am trying to stay as hands-free as possible. So if you see me looking at the road, that's so I don't crash into anyone. But hopefully we have fun today and I get you some insights as to everything that I'm getting into. I also need to catch up with you all and tell you about my boutique event and just have fun today. Join me. All right, we're all set up, getting ready to go. Got my handy dandy notebook to write down all of the sales. From here until now, we'll be here from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. It is now 10:04. Let's hope it's a good one. Okay, just made the first sale. Sold a bobble bee and tofu turtle. So let's see how the rest of it goes. Oh, it's like 10:15. So 15 minutes into the event and made 2 sales already. So update, it is just after 12. I have made 4 sales. So that just gives you an idea as to how this event is going. It's more of a spring fling than a vendor event. So the place where we're sitting, they have the vendors in a barn away from the actual event. So not many people are walking through and seeing us. I don't know if I'm gonna stay till 5. We're gonna see. So update, it is now 1:48. We had 13 sales so far. So it's going okay. It's been some pretty good items selling. still on the fence about the 5 o'clock mark, because if you can't see the sky, it looks like it's getting cloudy and it might start raining, so we will see. Okay, so time is 2:40. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 sales, and we got about 2 hours left. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. All right, take 2. So I was saying we had sold 15 items, but we just had 2 more sales. So I sold another leggy froggy and the brown bunny that I had and the cow. So sales are actually picking up really, really fast, and I'm excited. This is my best friend. It's linked in the bio. Hey, we are back. This is the Monday after my event. Had to take Sunday to recollect myself because, you know, driving that distance that I did to and from to do the event, and then I stayed pretty much the entire time. No, I did stay the entire time. I was wiped, okay? So I needed to recuperate, recollect, and, you know, collect my thoughts about what I experienced and everything. Nothing negative. It's just trying to give you a concise idea of how my Saturday went and how I did. So that's what I'm going to do now. Now, to give you an idea, like I said, this was on a horse farm. It was called Dakota's Legacy. It was distance from me, over an hour. So yeah, that was 2 hours out of my day, not including the time frame from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. that I actually did the event. I had to get down there early, like had to be there by 8 to set up because the event started at 10. And they wanted us all set up and ready to go by 9:45. As you saw, they had us in the horse stalls. I thought I was going to be outside, but I was in a horse stall, which I was not prepared for that. That was a new experience for me. I brought my canopy thinking I'd be outside, didn't even need it. I did need my weights because the wind was drafty throughout the horse stall, so my sign kept rocking. So my weights came in handy to hold that in place, but the canopy I didn't need. Now, while I was down there, as you saw, it was kind of slow in the beginning. A lot of the people who were coming for the actual festivities. So the Easter egg hunt, meaning Easter bunny, doing the moon bounce, doing hay rides, things like that. They weren't really there for the vendors, and I was one of a few. There was only like 10 or at max of us there. And I think I was the only handcrafted vendor. Many of them were direct sales. I was one of, if not one of, maybe 2 or 3 who actually made our items and brought them. I was fortunately the only one who made crocheted items, so you know, I had a market on that. Didn't have anyone competing with me of the 10 vendors who were there, but overall a lot of the people really liked my items, and as the day picked up, I started picking up more sales. So that's why that's the reason I stayed till the end, because I was getting sales constantly. Not when I say constantly, I meant that they were coming through on a consistent basis, where there was some time in the morning where it dragged, but then I would get 3 or 4 people coming through at a time, looking at my items, wanting to buy items, have conversations about how I made the items. And you know, once it picked up, it was doing really well. I even was making sales well into the end of the event. My biggest sale actually happened towards the end of the event, so it was good that I stayed to the very end. I also was able to work on this little guy while I was there. I was able to, this was the commission I was working on from the boutique. Remember I said that I was asked to make a raven? Here it is. I actually crocheted all of the pieces while I was at the event. Yeah, I had time in the morning to crochet all of these. So I did the body, the feet, the wings, the beak, all at the event. And then I sewed them and stuffed them all today so that it could be ready to go once I get connected with the boutique owner, so that I can have it set and ready to go to its new owner. Isn't it cute? I really want to keep it, but it's not mine to keep. I cannot keep the things that I make. So this will go on to its new home pretty soon. Speaking of my boutique experience, that came to an end last week, and I actually picked up my items right before my event this past weekend, and that helped me to boost my inventory up to 100 items even, and I'll go into details as I continue. But back onto the boutique. So let me tell you, I actually did really well with my boutique items. Of all of my items, my most popular ones were Mabel's chickens, Tofu the turtles, my leggy froggies, consistently sold. My keychains, I sold 7 of the 10. Mabel's, I sold 10 of the 10. The tofu turtles, I had 11. No, I had 10, and I sold 10 of my 10 tofu turtles that I brought. My leggy froggies, I brought 11. I sold 10 of the 11 leggy froggies that I brought. And then my mushy boys did really well. I actually sold the Besaurus Rex that I made for that test back in November, December. That sold. My pink mini dino sold. A lot of one-off items also sold. There were some things that I was like, oh, well, I expected it to sell, but it didn't, and that's okay because I brought it with me. So I noticed that the bumblebee that I had made its way back to the shop, which tells me that the person who bought it returned it. And that's okay, I understand. But you know, it was a little disheartening to see one of my items that I had thought I had sold being returned back to the store. And you know, my craft isn't for everyone. The bee will find a home soon. Now, back to the market experience to give you ideas of how I did. Of the 100 items that I had brought with me, let me take off my glasses because it's getting a glare. I know you're seeing the glare. And you know, my time is running short. I got to get ready to pump soon. You know, whole situation with baby Mary Crafter being back at daycare so that I can get ready to go back to work this week. It's a lot. Just go with me here. Okay. Of the 100 items that I had brought with me to the event, I had sold 46 items. My most popular item was my bobblebees. I had brought 20 with me and I had sold 10. Next was my tofu turtles. Well, I brought 8 with me and all 8 sold. So I guess tofu turtles were the most popular. I sold all 8 of my tofu turtles. All of my egg banks that I had with the bunny peeps inside, all of those sold. I sold my cheeky beakies. I sold 4 of them actually. So I brought 5 small size cheeky beakies and 4 of those 5 sold. So if you want a popular, unique spin to the chicks for the springtime, my cheeky beakies is a tried product and it works. Also what sold were tofu turtles, the big ones. I sold a couple of those. I will say I sold a couple of one-off items like my cow that I made with the Madeline Mako pattern. I took the mini cow and used XL yarn and it made it bigger. I sold it for like $35. It did well. The Mary Makes Dino, of course, sold. I only sold 2 leggy froggies, which was interesting. And it was interesting that there was a particular color I had 3 different shades of green, and each shade of green had same facial features. Each one had different eyes, but they all had the look. And I saw that the sage green leggy froggy sold better than the light green and the aqua green one. So they tried. I will say that most people prefer a more realistic green colored frog of all the ones that I had. But yeah, I did really well compared to what I thought I was going to do. I actually did make a profit. Of course, my sister-in-law was with me, so she got paid as well. She was a rock star. When I tell you she earned her paycheck this week, she earned that paycheck. I will say that she was helping me in that stall. Oh, bless her heart. It's a horse stall. It's a horse stall. There's no way around it. You could see the piles of remnants that they had still in the horse stall in the corners that they had tried to clean up and sweep away, but they didn't get rid of everything. And of course, across from us, you could see the horses and you could smell the horses. And it wasn't that bad of an odor. It wasn't like it was stifling, and we had an open window, so they had airflow. But you know, something, I'm telling you, that Holy Spirit was whispering in my ear when I was packing my car, bring your mat. And I was like, I don't need the mat because it's a liability. I'm gonna be outside. No, I listened. It said, bring your mat. And so I packed it just in case. I was like, I'm probably not gonna use it. As soon as I got to the place, and they're like, oh yeah, you're gonna be in this stall. I was like, that's why I was told to bring that mat. So I'm glad I listened, but I digress. Overall, this was a positive experience for me. And compared to last March, I have made a significant amount more this year compared to last year. Seeing how last year I made nothing. So this year I am happy to say that the Midnight Crafters made a profit in the first quarter of the year. Now, moving forward, April, like I said, I'm not doing any events. I don't plan on doing any events. I do have inventory that I'll probably try to sell online. I'll probably do a live sale, see how that goes. Hopefully people participate. I still need to get that free pattern out to everyone on Instagram for helping me get to 1,000 followers. So I'm working on that. That should be up pretty soon. We are this close to being at 1,000 subscribers here. So I really need ideas. Help me out. What do you want to see for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway? Do you want gift cards? Do you want a free pattern over here? Do you want a plushie? What do you want to see over here as the giveaway? I'm really excited for us, and I want us to all enjoy it. But at the end of the day, this is just my way of thanking you all for being here on this journey with me. Now, May, I may have bitten off more than I can chew. We will see. May, I have 3 events that I am scheduled to participate in. We're going to see if I get to all 3. May 4th one, I'm definitely doing because that's the one in Huntingtown. I do that one every opportunity they present. May 11th is the one that I did last year, where I said if I had inventory in stock, I'd do it. So we'll see. May 18th is a new one. So I am excited to see how that one goes because it's in a new location, different from what I'm used to. We'll see how it goes. And I'll see you guys next time when that time comes. But until next time, goodbye, farewell. Please take care.